Alright. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to week 5 of the SMB3 tournament 2025. This is a 5 and 3 matchup between equations19 and Jokubotti. So, both these runners are, yeah, like I said, they're 5 and 3. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a week. Okay, so yeah, both runners 5 and 3. They're looking to secure their spot in the brackets here with this race. And Equations is part of the late night crew. Jokubotti has joined the late night crew briefly for a bit. And so this is kind of a late night crew matchup, but neither of them have met up to each other in a match yet so far. So Equations is one of our newer runners. Jokubotti's been part of the community for a while here. And he was part of Challenge Cup last year, looking to get into brackets to fight the big names. And Equations looking to get his entrance into the bracket for the first time. Okay. And, yes, the bee spam. Okay, alright, chat. What world are we going to visit first? This is, I rolled seed 1, so let's see where we're going off. And away we go to World 5! And both runners equip a mushroom, entering 6-1. Both grabbing the leaf. Equation takes an early lead. Looks like a very vanilla enemy set right now in 6-1. Oh, there's a pile driver. Equations making a pit stop for a star for some reason to put Yoku back in the lead. But both runners out of 6-1, nice and clean. And we're into, I think this is 6-3. Or no, this is 6-2. This is 6-2. This is 6-2, and it's one of the ice auto scrollers that everyone loves. Yoku has a nice early lead right now. Equations does not look like he's quite sure where the platforms exactly are. So yeah, we got a very icy World 5 right now, and it looks like we have a Force Twisty right off the bat here, taking us to the Blue Fort. The Blue Fort being another ice fort, technically. 6F1, the Escalator Fort. And Equations going for the Hammer Brother first. Oh, getting scammed out of the Sledge Bro jump, actually. And we got some ASMR from Yoku. And he gets a hammer. Oh! Okay, Equations going back towards Blue Fort of 6F1. So we got all worlds 6, World 5 right now. And according to the Randomizer, everyone wanted a World 6 to start, so we're getting a full-on World 6 here. I even got Lemmy set up at the end. Like, Lemmy's ready to go here in the airship. Like, I have this planned out here. So, Force Twisty for the runners. Yoku first one into the Twisty Castle. Yeah, chat's not liking my plan, Lemmy in this airship. They don't like it, but you gotta have it, okay? We gotta have it. So yeah, Yoku making his way up to the top of the Twisty Castle. We got a big blue shell Koopa there. So it's really close, and we got 3 stages for the end. And we got 6-6 right as the next level here. How many bloopas are we going to see in this beautiful 6-6? 1 bloopa, ha ha ha. What is this low roll 6-6? That is 1 bloopa. Wow. Wow. This is terrible. This is the best 6-6 you'll see in the entire tournament. 1 bloopa. That is what you want to see when you're racing a Dr. Torstal seat. A singular bloopa. And Yoku makes his way out of 6-6. And we got 1F. Everyone expected 1F to be there. We're finally out of World 6. And Yoku is not going to get them, but he gets the clip into the final room. Is that star going to last long enough? No, it's not. Unfortunately. So yeah, we got a 1 level advantage for Yoku right now. And we're into 3-6. We have given up on World 6. Okay, Equations has a tail. Oh, we're gonna find out 1F's item maybe. Oh, this could change the tide here. This is a huge change. Oh, what was that item? Oh, it's a fire flower. Okay, no advantage gained, unfortunately. That could have been a pivotal moment. And we got World 1 airship here. Equations, no! And Iggy is not a bully. Stuff him in the locker, being a one-hitter quitter. Equations taking that death in 3-6, putting him a stage and a half behind. And where are we going next, chat? And we're going to Desert Hill with 3 levels to start and 2 useless pipes. And we're going back to World 6 again with 6-3. Which, if we can't consider 3-6 as we can count that as a World 6. There's a 6 in it. So we love to see it. Alright, the next level. Into 5-3. Oh, we love to see these bad levels out of the way early. Just so the runners don't have good clouds later. Yeah, they have to cloud less optimal levels. And Boss Bass is at the end, staying up top for Yoku. Equations making his way through 6-3. And 5-3. Extremely tame here this time. And Equations finding 5-3 now. And our next level in the thing is Sky Highway. The beta. Oh, Equations losing his star because of the fire piranha was in his way. Unfortunate for him. Ooh, nice dodge of the pile driver. Watch out for Boss Bass, Equations. Nice dodge. And he scrolls over. It's not a good hammer here. And we got 7-9 with a Boss Bass. Yoku! Yoku! First to feed the bass! This fine Tuesday match. And we got froggy action in 7-9. Anchor is a frog. Or Anchor is a human mustard. Yoku, doing some interesting strats, not getting out of the frog. Do we know some hidden tech? Okay, he gets out of the frog. He says, I'm done with this frog suit. And equations out of Sky Highway. He has gained some time. He has gained a little bit of time back from equations only. Oh, equations gives Boss Bass's second meal of the seed. And he equips a fire flower into the lava fork. Bowser's Sauna 5F2 for Yoku. Getting some nice P-Speed strats. Oh, he misses that there slightly, but he recovers his P-Speed strats. Equations making his way through 7-9. This is it's way nicer to have a Boss Bass rather than a cheapy cheap. So okay, equations taking it nice and easy with Boss Bass, making sure, and we're going back to World 6 with 6-10 because we don't have enough ice worlds in this seed yet. Might as well just in a second feasting for Yoku, getting eaten by the Boss Bass in Yoku. Pathing? Yoku? What's going on here? Why are you going that way, Yoku? You don't need to do. You need to do 6-10, not 6-9. 6-10 blocks the castle. Yoku, with some questionable pathing, entering 6-9 for some strange reason. Not quite sure what's going on. Equations entering 6-10. So yeah, not sure. And now getting the Hammer Brother first, and it is an MP3 player. Yeah, so very questionable movement from Yoku, doing a bonus level for some reason, with both runners being in in 6-10. Fanfare for the fans for equations. Alright. Equations looking to fight the Boomerang Brothers for his MP3 player. Okay. With this, so Yoku taking the lead back in the World 4 airship. And we got Ludwig von Koopa. Not heavy. Oh, he's a moon jumper. And he's only a 2-hitter. Baby ringtone. Equations making his way through the World 4 airship with a fire flower. And we're into World 6, which has no World 6 levels left. JK, World 6 is Cloud. Because, interesting P-Wing equipped there for Yoku into 5-2. Yeah, there's about a 40-second gap between Equations and Yoku. Alright. Alright. Into Super Tanks. Get your salutes out in the chat for Super Tanks. Alright. 3-hit boom boom for Yoku. Nice easy peasy lemon squeezy kill. Equations now entering into Super Tanks. Oh. Was that almost a blind hammer from Yoku? Oh. Spicy. And we got our first Jukum Cloud of the match. Nice leaf. Oh. Ugh. I don't even think that's a good hammer. I think you play both forts. I mean, you save one fort. We don't know where that pipe goes, but I think that's maybe a solo level skip hammer. So we'll see what Equations does here. Equations, seeing the news, just instantly enters 6F3. I just realized this is another ice fortress. Huh, interesting. We're getting everything of 6. Equations getting clipped on the boo there. And we got a non-traditional seed of Gatekeeper 8F in World 6. That hammer play there, if you'd hammer that rock, you were saving a singular fort for sure. You were guaranteed one fort skip. So it wasn't as bad of a play as it could be, but it's only a one fort guaranteed skip. Could have been more though. So yeah, but both runners make their way through the Gatekeeper. And it's a single hit boom boom in Gatekeeper. Oh, Equations! Live, laugh, lava bath! In the Gatekeeper. And we got a set of fire bros. And we get a Tozzle Star for our runners. Alright. And we got 7-3 Beta, which doesn't have a great name yet, but it has a similar feel to Northern Saskatchewan here, with some nice with the nice rolling hills. Equations, Green Hill Zone. Okay, it could be called Green Hill Zone. Oh yeah, that would have been a good hammer. But we don't know if a bridge was out or not. So that actually could still have backfired hammer. So dependent on where Gatekeeper's lock or bridge. Not necessarily though, heals. Not necessarily. If you want to, but we don't. But yeah, and we got Larry Koopa getting a fire kill. He's at least a 2-hitter. Yeah. Both runners took the safer of the two plays, completing World 6 the traditional way by taking out all 3 forts. So now we got where are we here? We got, and our 4th world today is World 7. With a forced level of 2-3. And we got 3-2 for Equations. Ooh, Equations. Stuck in the drink. Getting clipped by the cheap. Oh, Yoku falling down. Getting clipped by the Koopa shell. Oh, that's and he's out of there. So far, nice long seed for our runners. All right, Yoku entering the first pipe in the pipe maze. Linear. World 7 right now, linear. And this, I do believe, is 4-6. One of the levels I will always get mixed up on. But yeah, this should be 4-6. He's damage boosting out of the tail to damage boost into the small because this is the native level of the missile build. Equations making his way into the Larry fight, about 2 levels down right now. And Larry is 4-hitter. 5-hit Larry! And we got our first plant stage for Yoku. And the first plant stage item of the day is a Tozzle Star. So yeah, we have a interesting 7 so far here. Oh, okay. Oh! And we got Bowser's Pizza Oven 7F2 on Yoku's screen. Oh. And Equations going up to the P-switch in 2-3. Taking that way up. Avoiding the fanfare with grabbing that flower. Yoku making his way through 7F2. Getting a star. Which makes progression through the last part of 7F2 really easy. Alright, he has no power-up to damage boost through. He has to take this easy. At least it's an obedient Hotfoot here. But there's the scary Dry Bones, also right beside him. Alright. He has made it past the obedient Hotfoot. Into Boo Boo. 4-6 action for Equations. Alright, and 7F2 was the correct answer for our runners. And we got 1-5 proper for Yoku. He's taking the bottom route. I think he's making a pit stop for the power-up. He is. It's a mushroom. Equations into the first plant stage. Nice maneuvers, maintaining his tail. Alright, Yoku out of 1-5. Alright, can Equations path just as well to the end as... Yes, he has. And he has picked the correct fort. The mathematically correct fort of 7F2. Alright, he's staring. Oh, nice dodge! He wants to keep that tail. And we got the World 7 airship for Yoku, getting P-speed right off the bat. Get-go, doing some fancy P-speed footwork in the World 7 airship. Alright. Equations wants to keep his mushroom. And Roy, he's 2 hits. He's 3 hits. Oh, Roy's trying hard. He is a 4-hit. Roy is our boy. Only 4 hits though, but he's our boy still. Equations out of 7F2. About an airship and a level behind. And a plant, I guess. Equations, equipping a leaf into 1-5 proper. Yoku into World 4. And that is the halfway point of our seed. Oh, we got a lock on a fort. That means both forts will be required to solve this world. as every level has to be playable, and that other fort is blocking access to it. So both forts will be required in this World 4. And Sandstrap stage, Ryoku. Makes it nice, quick, easy workout with the Sandtrap. Yoku scouting out, seeing that he doesn't have to play bonus level. And we got Donut Fort in World 4. 4F2. So chat, what is your favorite donut here? Of the Fort of Donuts. Yoku playing with the ghost, getting clipped out of his tail. Nice duck. And it's a one-hitter quitter of the Boom Boom in the Donut Fort. And, as expected, the fort did not broke the lock. Yoku almost visiting Toad's pawn shop, and we got 7-1! Uh-oh, equations. Fighting Roy. He's at 2 hits. He's at 3. And Yoku making his way through 7-1 in 3 hits. I mean, 3 bonks of his head and makes it through second good try. All right. And we have a Troll Fort 4F1 in World 4. Huh. Interesting. Both brother forts together again. Yoku is making a bit of a lead now. Because I kind of have given the edge to Yoku because his average time is about 37 and equations is a 40-35. So this is Yoku favored of a matchup, but anything can happen. It's Randomizer. But I've rolled a big long seed so far because we're only in World 5. Yoku not screen transitioning past this brother. He actually wants the item. Interesting. And it is another Tozzle star. And we're into the World 2 airship. Equations in Donut Fort. 4F1. I mean 4F2. Keeping his tail intact. He can save quite a bit of time if he does not have to make pit stops for it. Morton, one hitter. He is low sodium diet, Morton. There is no sodium in that, Morton. There are no hands in Randomizer. They are disabled. Equations has to do the hard tail clip in 7-1. And we got another star for Yoku. 4 levels required before we can even see anything of World 3. The Jade Special. Oops, all World 3. Equations trying to tail clip. And he gets it. And we got insurance fraud on Yoku's side of the screen. And is it a business day down there? Oh, we got 1 bloopa in. It's at least a Saturday. Oh, it's 2. Oh my god, it's 3. It's a. You know what? This is a Thursday after calling in from watching the Jets game live. After going to the hockey game. The night before. Okay, so we have Yoku giving us a nice view of his inventory, and we got 3-5. He has 1 hammer, 1 cloud so far. Equations making his way through World 4. Is he gonna screen transition by the bro? Yes, no, he is not. He is killing this hammer brother. Good equip of the star here, saving a little bit of time and his power up. And he's gonna get rewarded with a tail. All right. Yoku into the 4th level of it, and we got 6-5. We're back in World 6, chat. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have P-Speed. Okay. All right, he's grabbing his leaf in 6-5. Choosing not to do an icebreaker clip. I don't think he knows how to. And that Karibo shoe giving him the business there. If I was Equations here, I think Equations would feel behind, but he's on his normal. I'd say he's close to his normal pace though. So I don't think he thinks he's far behind. And that Karibo shoe giving him the business again for Yoku. Equation stopping at the insurance fraud power-up. Re-equipping his leaf. So if you have a tail underwater, you can actually tail flick in these flag sets this year. And he demonstrates perfectly of the tail flick, killing it. Bloopa 1, Bloopa 2, they're dead. 6-5, giving Yoku the equalizer. Oh, Equations wants to keep his tail. Oh, and he gets the 3rd Bloopa. 6-5, giving Yoku the business here. Trying to get through it. Equations into 3-5. Okay, Yoku, out of the gauntlet finally. Getting allowed to explore. We got bridge out, and it's a single forder. Alright, Yoku exploring the pipes anyway. These should just loop here, and the final one should be that one with the bridge out, and it is. So Yoku doing another Hammer Brother with one of the stars that he has acquired. Equations has closed the gap here quite a bit with that hard 6-5 that Yoku went through. So the gap is closed, and we got an invalid seed here with 3F2. So if Equations can make it quick out of 6-5, which he might, he's dispatching like if he can make it up there first try here, he has made up a lot of time. Just don't get hit by this Koopa. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Alright. Alright, Equations flying up there in 6-5. And he's out of there. And Boom Boom dispatched in Yoku's side. Well better execution of 6-5 here. Alright, and into Soul Reaper for Yoku. Alright, Equations. Seeing what he has to do. Yoku, out of Soul Reaper. Alright. Getting his coveted P-Wing. And we got 5-6 for Yoku. The beetle auto. Ooh. Almost missing a beetle there. Nice recovery with the tail. Alright. Equations into the Soggy Fort of 3F2. And, neither runner has used a hammer yet, or their cloud. Alright, Yoku trading his tail for a Fire Flower. All left on deck is Lemmy and Wendy. Those are the only two Koopalings left. And it's Wendy Okupa. Wendy trying, getting denied out of making it a tough time for Yoku. And Yoku going to enter World 1 next. Equations in Soul Reaper. About 3 levels behind only. And I mean, it's not terrible. If Stewie didn't see 1F earlier, he'd assume that one guard in the Toad House was going to be in 1F for it. Oh no, Yoga! Oh no! The mid-air nom! The flashbacks have occurred for Equations. And it wasn't even his flashback. Door 6 for it. Yoku, not even messing with the door 3 shortcut. Equations out of 5-4. And that fort did not break it, and looks like we got regular tank for Yoku. Bowser's army that could not afford a boom boom at the end. But it is the way more hard stage than it needs to be. Alright. Fire Bro guarding the end. And he is giving our runners a fire flop. Equations finding the pipe to Wendy's Island. Yoku hammer and clouding into the World 3 airship that's guarded by Lemmy. That should be guarded by Lemmy. Alright, Yoku making his way through nice and cleanly. Equations technically a world behind, but World 1 was really short. Wendy, 2 hits, 3 hits. She's a full 5-hitter special for Wendy. The Dave special. And Yoku into World 8. How many bridges, how many locks, how many obstacles are going to be blocking our runners? We already have a stage blocking the Air Force tile. And another runner has another hammer, I don't think. And we got a lock. Lock and 2 tanks. In pipe 2. Oh, pipe 1. Pipe 2 bringing us to where? Pipe 2 is bringing us to the other side of the tank. Into another pipe. Next to Navy. 2 bridges and a lock! Let's go! And a level. And it's a hand stage. And the hand stages are basically frog suits. So neither runner has seen Yoku has not seen Handbridge yet, so everything has to be played, pretty much. And we're into the Navy, chat. Salutes out in the chat for Bowser's Navy. Is Yoku a kick Bob or is he a save Bob? He is a kick Bob, where he belongs. He has learned from Geppetsu, saving Bob kills people. Oh, and that might have been a bridge. And we got fake tank, which you can pipe around, which he is going to. Alright, Yoku entering some pipes. Equations is playing the levels in World 1. He is choosing to save his cloud for World 8. Interesting. And what we know is the cloud that he is saving would be a hand stage. And we got Fort Knox out in the chat here, which on a note here, we got Yoku entering the second slowest way to complete Fort Knox, entering big and grabbing his cute suit. So he must not know that box can be randomized or the lava bath being quicker, but equations into the World 3 airship guarded by Lemmy. Alright, Boom Boom, giving him the business. Lemmy, just standing there and taking the fire hits. And Fort Knox was not required. We got a level up here. This level... Oh, and we got 5-1. Not checking the item. Could be a Kingslayer up there for our runners. Alright, equations. Scouting out World 8 here. Doing the fort right off the rip. Before scouting. A Kingslayer is a hammer suit. The elbow has the fort. And oh, equations getting lucky with the tail being there. With the 50-50 chance. That is a 14-second save by checking that item. But we will know Fort Knox is actually required because all 4 forts are required because Fort Knox is blocking the pathway to the upper area of Handbridge. But Equations does not know the valley yet. Alright, Yoku making his way back through World 8. He has to find... He has to get back to the main screen. Which this should bring him there. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. He's lost. Never mind. He understands where he has to go now. Alright, he's back on the main screen. Going towards Air Force Tile, which is guarded by 5-8. Oh, no. Wait. 5-7. 5-7. It's guarded by 5-7. Alright, we got the fort that no one can remember. I don't even know what this fort's even called. But... So, I don't know what fort he's in here. It might be 5F1, but some forgettable piece of nonsense. And Equations trying to find out where Bowser's Valley is. Oh, Equations has found it. Okay. Equation's gonna get the bad news here. Yoku is lost slightly here. Equations into the Navy. In the Navy. Alright. Yoku on his pathway into Bowser's Castle. And gets the elevator skip. Alright, Equations. Trying to see what he has to do here. Alright, Equations. Finding 5-7. Yoku getting the clip. As you should. Alright, Yoku showing the 35 fireballs to Bowser's face. And he gets the kill on Bowser. Executing the king with his 35 fireballs to the face. And Equations finishing up the fort that no one can remember, the forgettable fort of 5F1. Equations finding out the bad news here that he has a lot to go still. Yeah, he's one hand stage, Bowser's Castle, and this fortress only. Oh! Oh! The Disco Death. And Equations throwing up the white flag. Finishing off the race here for our runners. And now, while we get the next race room all set up here, we will be back in a few. Okay, there we go. That should switch. All right, everyone. Welcome back to Race 2 between Jokubotti and equations19 in the 2025 SMB3 tournament, week 5 of Swiss. I'm Dr. Torstel here, and these two runners just had a banger of a match between both runners, with Yoku taking game 1. Hopefully my second seed will have a little bit more of a cursed level variety, because we had all of World 6 last time, pretty much. What do we want to see this time, chat? In this wonderful of a seed. Well, we want to. Well, I'll say this: Atlantis is in our hearts a World 6 level. Okay. We need some flying boss basts. We need some Atlantises. And here comes the timer, and our first world is Desert Hill with a pipe right off the bat, skipping 4 levels. Oh, the world's easiest world here to start off with some fort that I can't remember, 5F1. This is the freest World 2 you'd ever see. Nice duck jump for equations there. Yoku first into the boom boom, and it's 2-hitter. Okay, Yoku going towards the secret bro. Equations following suit. And we got a P-Wing. Alright, and the runners are into the World 4 airship. And Yoku grabbing the leaf. Equations missing the jump, and we got Larry in the first airship. And he's heavy. And he's only a 2-hitter, though. Equations right behind Yoku, entering Larry as well, roughly about 15 seconds behind. And we're into World 6. 2 forts right off the rip. And my seed's invalid right off the rip as well. 3F2. For Yoku. Nice tail flick of the fish. Both runners swimming with their tails through 3F2. Boom boom. Is a 5-hitter. So slow boom boom kill for both runners here. Because they both have tails. So we don't know what that fort's gonna do. And Yoku into the pyramid. Whoa, that was slick. That was a slick tail duck. That's cool. Wow. That was some slick pyramid action from Yoku. Alright, equations into the pyramid. And we get... Oh! Yoku getting nommed! Yoku! Drawing first blood! Yoku saying no to the item. And Equations taking the other path. Not gonna see 3-7. Another P-Wing for Yoku from the bros. Okay. And we got 7-4 for Yoku. And not too far behind is Equations. Okay. So, looks like that lock is a dummy lock. Not useful. Okay. Yoku, out of 7-4. Equations in 7-4 right now, grabbing his leaf. Third bro, useless. Giving him another mushroom. Looks like we got a not the longest World 6 here, but still long enough for our runners. And we got 4-3 action for Yoku. Oh! Showing some P-speed strats through 4-3. Hit damage boosting through. Equations. Finishing up with his hammer brother, getting his trash room. Equations taking his time, does not want to lose his tail, and we got 1-2 for Jokubotti. Took some Equations took some damage. This is it. All gas, no brakes, yeah. Gas, gas, gas! Alright, Equations has the brakes right now. Navigating through 4-3, a little bit slower. And we got 1-5 beta for our runners here next. With a good power up through it of the Fire Flower. Damage boosting. 1-2 for Equations. With the Son of Fun. Alright. And World 6 is done and dusted now for our runners. Grabbing the Fire Flower in the World 5 airship. Alright. Equations not lucky with the Fire Flower here, making his way through 1-5 beta. Has to take a little bit of extra time here. Grabbing the power-up that got added with this year's flag set. Which will help him through. Almost kissing the Valkyrie. Gonna kick the shell. Nice dodge of the Venus flytrap. And we got... what? 5-1 in its vanilla location. The vanilla-ist of 5-1s. And we got a hand trap stage. I do believe this is hand 3. The Potaboo hand stage. And hand stages are giving out mushrooms this seed. Equations going through the gauntlet. Well, it's hand 2, apparently. Lemmy. Lemmy is done. And we're back into Donut Fort for Yoku. Nice P-speed through the Donut Fort. Getting clipped, losing his Fire Flower. And getting punished because it's not, the one-hitter. And that was a cloud from, the Ham Brother. So this is a forced twisty for our runners. Equations. I think he was looking for a leaf there, grabbing that first box. But I'm not 100% sure. Alright, Boss Bass guarding the tower. Can't get a meal there. Maybe you can get a meal a little higher. Hand stage for Equations. Gonna grab his trash mushroom. He's about 2 stages down. Boss Bass trying for his second attempt. No luck. And Blue Fort is guarding a useless extra stage, and 6-1 for Yoku with a Sun of Fun. Damage boosting out of the tail to just re-equip the tail another time. Interesting. Equations getting the fire kill on this Boom Boom here. Oh, Yoku making a pit stop for her Hammer Brother. Only for a Tozzle Star. Four for Yoku. Trying to get trying to get the Lakitu jump, losing both power-ups for it, and spawning the third one all the way up top. Oh, he almost got sniped by the third one! Whoa! Max almost got him! Alright. Equations 2 stages down right now to Yoku. Nice P-Wing equipped for the escalator for 6F1. Losing his Fire Flower. Equations. Too close to the Venus Flytrap. Nice jump. Yoku giving away items like that, like they're free. Alright, Equations into the Hammer Brother. Gonna get disappointed with another star. The hardware store is closed with these seeds today. And Morton. He is heavy. He's 1 hit, 2 hit. He is a medium sodium Morton this time. A little bit lighter sodium Morton this time. But he was heavy, so... Equations out of, stage there. On to 6F1 next. A lot higher of a tempo seed this time, and we got a 3-pipe Monty in World 7. Equations taking damage in 6F1. I didn't see where that pipe led. And we found room with a view. Sea salt, Morton. Yeah. Alright, we got Yoku entering the first plant stage. Which plant 1 is represented by plant 1. Taking more damage there from Yoku. Saying, I don't need these items. I will play this small bean. All seed. Equations into the airship. Gonna find Sea Salty Morton. That's just a 2-hitter. So we got a required fort and another fort also required. No hammer for our runners, but he's checking the plant right away, seeing if he can get a hammer. If this is a hammer, this saves a lot of World 7 excavation. But of course not! The hammer, the hardware store is closed. So good luck to these runners. Find that fort. Equations taking pipe 2 through the pipe maze, finding room with a view. So both forts are required in this seed. Okay, Yoku, finding the fort, equipping the P-Wing. Not rewarded with this being super tanks. Get your salutes out in the chat for Bowser's hardest working military. And Boom Boom being a 2-hitter. Alright. Yoku out of super tanks. And we're back at the military here with the Air Force. And you can get your salutes also in chat for Bowser's Air Force. Yoku has about a 2-fort lead over Equations right now, if he can find the fort immediately. Oh! Oh! There's 3 forts here! There's a 3rd fort! Oh! There's 3 forts in this world! I didn't even... And! Oh my goodness! It's the other Navy tile! We got all 3 Navy! We got all 3 forts in this world! Equations could save time here if he touches the Navy tile. All the army is in World 7 trying to raid Pipeland. Wild! Alright, where's this other lock? Was that lock guarding were all 3 required? I think all 3 were required. I think this fort blocked off Navy. He who controls the pipes controls the war. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we got the Triple Army World 7. And we're at the halfway point of the seed. With no hammers in sight. Yeah, I think you're right. Dewey. Equations. Looking puzzled. Just... Oh no, Equations! Oh, he found the coin ship. Yoku did not do this. And it's like a 5th try or 6th try. And it's a trash room for Equations. Yeah, Equations did not see the third fort. Come on, Equations. Yeah. Alright, door 6 fort for Yoku. Equations finding the Navy tile. I mean, the fort that is the Navy. Alright. Boom boom. Is a 4-hitter for Yoku. And Equations saves Bob this time. Not kicking. He saves Bob. Alright, Yoku equipping Mushroom into 6-5. Level that gave him a ton of grief last time. Oh, he wants no part of it. 6-5 has cursed him so much last seed that he is clouding 6-5. Alright, Yoku into 1-6. Iggy the boy. I think it was a three hit Iggy. So yeah, Equations getting into World 5. He's 3 stages behind here. Depends if he clouds or not. Alright, Equations. Having to tail clip again. The tail clip gave him grief last time. Oh, he is electing not to tail clip this time. If he P-wings here, it's a good choice. Alright, Yoku. Into a Hammer Brother. Good P-wing for Equations. Taking the much easier path through. Alright. Equations out of 7-6. Yoku into the airship of World 6. Door 6 for Equations. Going straight towards door 6, getting clipped. We will see what Equations does. Okay, Boom Boom's down. Ludwig Von Koopa is down. I think it was a 3-hitter. And 6-5 for Equations. Seeing it's a fire enemy set. He is playing it. Okay, World 4. Nice tail swipe for Equations on that fire chomp. We got 2 fort. Oh, he gets clipped. Now 3-3 for Yoku. Oh, Equations taking the death here. Think he's going to elect Cloud. He is. Good Cloud for Equations. Yoku out of 3-3. Seeing the pipes are bad. Equations into 1-6. Yoku. Seeing that he can pipe transition to that other fort. And our first hammer of the seed in World 4 has arrived. Okay, Yoku. Doing another hammer, brother. Okay, Yoku's making progression first. He's trying the fort nearest to the bridge first. And this is a 4-1 for Yoku. Big enemy set in a big enemy level. Stewie, channeling his inner Randomizer, predicting that the fort is the incorrect answer. Oh, Yoku getting hit by the sludge bro. Went a hair too early for another MP3 player. Alright. Fort Knox! 7F1! And Yoku going the Tanuki suit way again! Taking the 37-second path through Fort Knox. Alright, Equations making his way out of World 5. Ludwig on Koopa. 2 hits. 3 hits. Decent soundtrack. 1-hit wonder. So, Yoku using his cute suit hype. And it is the answer! Fort Knox, the answer! Yoku getting P-speed over the mast in the World 3 airship. Oh, taking the gauntlet-ish way through. Okay. And we got Wendy Okupa. 3-hitter Wendy. Equations trying to close the gap here. Yoku's just a bit too fast right now. He has a 3-level gap again. Oh no. Equations missing the hammer. 6-9 for Yoku. Oh, using statue strats to fall quicker. On Yoku's side, using the cute suit for its heaviness. Ditching the tail. Okay, Yoku taking damage out of 6-9. Yeah. Equations. If Equations does not go back for that hammer brother there, he will be down a hammer. P-Wing equipped for Yoku into the acceptable fort of 2F. Equations. Making his way up in 7F1. With the tail. Equations got really lucky there, entering with the leaf, saving 30 seconds to close the gap slightly. It is a big save if you can enter Fort Knox with a leaf. Yoku clouding, getting the clouds out of the way here, because he's assuming World 8 will not have a useful spot for them. So we won't know what the 1/6 tile is yet. Wendy, giving Equations the business. We know she's only a 3-hitter, so that's good news. It's World 7 airship for Yoku. Yoku demonstrating the P-speed strats through the World 7 airship. He lost it. P-speed had to trust the screw. Roy. He's 1 hit. He's 2. He's 3. He's 4. Roy is our boy, being a 5-hitter. Alright, chat. We're entering World 8. How many obstacles are going to be in the way of our runners? Yoku has a hammer advantage right now over equations. Unless... So it's 1-0 on the hammers. We're entering 8. And Peach gives another MP3 player. Forced level right off the bat. With a cloud right on hand. Won't know what that level is. Good cloud. Oh my goodness. What is this hand bridge? And we got 6F3. Okay. Equations. Using his cloud. Going to fight a hammer brother small. I mean big. This is a Torstal seed here, Stewie. Alright. Air Force, breaking the lock to the right. So we won't know what's to the left yet. And to the lock to the right brings us to Dark Maze with a lock. So 2 locks are accounted for. Yoku? Yoku lost, going back to the front screen. Roy! 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hit. 4 hit. 5 hit. Roy is our boy for equations. Yoku, YOLO hammering. In the Dark Maze. Yoku is so lost right now, unsure what to do, and he finds the valley! With the hammer he got in World 4! Just 1 level of blocking! And the level skipped was 4-2 for that Yoku was able to skip. Oh no, he got gulped! Nom nom! Equations got nommed! No! Yoku entering Bowser's castle here. Getting it escalatorless again. Climbing up the discos. Trying to clip. Yoku's trying to clip. That's 3rd attempt. No luck. Ah, he has made mac and cheese. This clip's called mac and cheese. Every other clip is not called mac and cheese. Equations into 6F3. He does not have a hammer. Unfortunately. So he cannot take the same path as Yoku. And Yoku finishing off Bowser with an official race time of 32:50. Get your GGs in the chat for Jokubotti taking game 2. Alright, equations. Making his way through World 8. Navigating through 8. Discovering that he has to do the Navy tile. Navy tile is Gatekeeper 8F. He doesn't have a hammer. He missed his hammer in the World 4 Hammer Brother. He does not have one. So Yoku got the hammer. Equations did not, and he misses the jump in Gatekeeper. So we're gonna find out what breaks that lock the old-fashioned way, bracket style. Oh, nice boom boom kill! Get your bros out in the chat for Equations. Okay, Equations. That was the fort though. So that was only a single level hammer though. So that's not bad. And it's Anchor was a cloud? Wow! And Equations into Bowser's Castle. Equations making his way up the discos. Equations making his way through. Oh, he misses the jump. Oh no. And welcome, Jokubotti. And first try mac and cheese clip for Equations. GG's on your wins. Propelling yourself up to, I do believe 7-3.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yes.
Okay. And Equations coming in with his Bowser kill. Get your GGs in the chat for Equations with an official race time of 36:12, apparently. On race time. But yeah, what do you think of those seeds there? And welcome Equations to the interview room. GG's.
So what do we think of those?
Yeah, what do you guys think of those 2 seeds that I just rolled you to?
The first one, I feel like I played every level and then some. Second one, a little more forgiving as far as being able to skip a bit more.
Yeah.
Overall, not too much trouble. My hands not wanting to work in the first one a few times.
Yeah, you had some unfortunate tail clips that you had to perform. Which you executed, so...
No, nothing really stood out. Got nommed by Boss Bass a couple times.
Yeah.
Those are probably the only...
Fun fact, Yoku fed Boss Bass first in both seeds.
Yeah, that's true. In 7-9 and 3-7, yes. Mikko did eat me. No can do.
Yeah.
But my 7-9 was just so stupid move to, am I going for the clips? Yes. I am not going to go for the clips? No. And I did back up and then died.
Yeah, I saw that 7-9 clipping with a Boss Bass. I was like, huh, this is some interesting tech that I don't know about. Doing all the clips with a Boss Bass, that was very... I wanted to see it happen, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fire flower.
Yeah, I got eaten in, what was it, 5 for the first time. I thought I had my timing down. Sure didn't.
Oh yeah, you pulled a good Danny gulp there.
Yeah, not quite as dramatic as Danny, but I did my best.
Well, I made it sound dramatic. Don't worry.
Okay. But yeah, what 3 forts in World 7 on that second one? I had to play them all.
Yeah, both of you had to do. Yeah, the Bowser's army decided to invade Pipeland there, actually.
Uh-huh.
And I saw both of you look utterly confused when that second fort did not break the lock. You were both equally confused about that.
Yeah, I just completely missed that third fort when I was exploring around, apparently, because...
Yeah, I do believe all 3 were required, though. I think it was locked away, so it was... Yeah. You did miss a hammer equations in World 4. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Which only would have worked out to saving that Navy tile in World 8 this seed. But that's it. So
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't see a ton of hammer opportunities in that second one. The first one, World 6, I guess, was there. I swear every time I do that, it never works out, so I never do it anymore.
that's 50-50.
Yeah.
It either saves a level or it saves all the levels. It's
No, I don't think a ton much else to say. I didn't expect to win, and it came out about how I expected. Was glad I was in 8 both times.
yeah, they're very exciting races, worth the watch. Very close. Yeah. So yeah, Yoku, with these 2 wins, you have secured a bracket place in the bracket.
Yeah, I'm so happy with that.
Yeah. And then equations, with you being 5-5, you might have to do a tiebreaker. That's I think only half the 5-5s can make it, so you might have to enter tiebreaker land.
Whatever we need to do. I'm just having fun playing. We'll keep playing, whether it's top bracket, challenge bracket, tiebreakers.
Yeah.
My last year was so unfortunate. I didn't make it to the brackets, but now I'm 7-3 and I made it to the bracket. So that's my one and only goal in Swiss. So, like, at all, I'm so happy.
Yeah, you should have also pretty good seeding with being 7-3. So you should have pretty good seeding into that bracket too, I think.
Yep.
If I understand how it's going to work out. So yeah, so no complaints about both seeds other than them being long.
I don't think I ran into anything too problematic. We didn't see any of the really, the infamous ones.
Well, that 6-5 gave Yoku a run for his money in that first seed.
Oh, the first one even?
Oh yeah, like you cleared 6-5 in that boot right away, and Yoku, that boot gave you so much trouble.
Oh yeah, I guess I got lucky that the boot came down early. That would have been a nice surprise if it hadn't.
Yeah,
yeah.
The second one with the fire chomps, forget it. I had a cloud.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I saw 6-5. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this shit again.
Yeah, I figured it was more of just a tilt cloud at first, but then it was fire enemies, so I'm like, it's a tilt cloud plus it's a smart cloud. So I'm like, it was a bit. I would cloud that after the previous seed, what it did to me. So yeah.
No, not much else to say from me. I'm gonna grab some lunch here. So
it was very exciting races. So the hardware store was closed on both of them, so no hammers.
that's all right.
Yeah.
If I do end up in brackets, that'll be good practice for that.
Yeah. Side note though, that the Fort Knox item was a leaf for that. You could have saved some time there, Yoku, if you wanted to go check that box. But I see you're a cute suit enjoyer.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's 50-50, and it's not gonna work for me if I'm gonna check it. So I'm just go for the cute suit and play it that way.
You're taking the guarantee rather than the gamble.
Yeah.
Because I do believe, according to my notes here, it is a 10-second save if you actually get the leaf. No, it's a 15-second save if you actually get the leaf.
Not much.
So yeah, and it's a 10-second save if you check the leaf and it's raw and it's a fire flower and you die. And you equip the leaf. So it's going for the cute suit big is the second slowest way actually of being Fort Knox. One of Dust Minion's awesome slides has all that information available. There are 7 tested ways for Fort Knox of 7F1. So yeah, that. Other than that, I'd say both seeds were good. I did that. It was oops all world 6 in the first seed to start.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, like, I was like, oh, I was hoping for Atlantis. To be fair, I was like, Atlantis is in its heart world 6 is a world 6 level. It just never showed up. So
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, we got all the other water levels in, I think it was World 3, the second one, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad I could have done comms for you guys, and I'm glad you enjoyed the seeds I rolled, so.
Yeah, thanks for doing it. Thanks for SpeedGaming. Good luck the rest of the way, Yoku.
Yeah, good luck for you too. Thank you.
Thanks.
And on behalf of SpeedGaming here, we welcome our runners for giving us a nice show this nice lovely afternoon or evening or morning on whatever part of the world. Make sure you give our runners a follow. And yeah, make sure you give our runners a follow. And later today, there are 7 more matches up to go. At 7 p.m. Eastern time, there's Mirai versus Vix Rider, and all on SpeedGaming 2, which is this channel here, and on SpeedGaming Prime is Pleco versus Stewie Cartman. And then an hour later, we got Pickles and Beer versus Mini Guy DP, and Jay Coper versus Winfox. On the first one being on SpeedGaming 4, the other one does not know what channel it's on yet. Then at 9 p.m., we got 2 more matches. We got Tazo versus Raikou Rider on SpeedGaming 3. And on SpeedGaming 5 is John Dat Flindo versus Yumi. And then, as our closure of the night, is William in Texas versus Neo Nane at 10 p.m. Channel not decided yet. So, a lot of action this Tuesday. 8 rep matches. So, well, this was the first one, but there's 7 more matches left of today, and we'll have to, like I said, we thank SpeedGaming for giving us a place to have these races, and without racers, we wouldn't have something to broadcast. So, thank you, everyone, and I guess we'll see you all after the next pipe check. Unless you guys have something else to finish off with.